I'll be back.
Oh, Jesus, man. It's taking a piss, this is. I'm just loading it. It's taking its time to load everything in. You presume the game crashed? I wasn't there for the first one. No, it did. Yeah, it just crashed. I'm not going to carry on with that, so we're going to do rapid transit, which is the next one. So we'll get on. Going to have to build everyone up again. Not build everyone up. Hiya, Daniel. Hiya, LaserJet. Pep. Carl. Oh man, it's such a pain in the arse when it does this. This is why I wanted to go stream via PC. It'd be so much easier. Yeah, right. Right. Rapido Transito. How about Hal Banoff? Can we go a bit further? Do that one. Hal Banoff to Tazal. 20-minute run. 30-minute run. Right, I need to get a drink. Don't get that lightning anymore. Nope. That lighting bit, no. I think this, well, I created the DLC managers caused some more problems than it should have done, really. I know it's bespoke and they've had to make it up and go on the fly with it, but it's caused a lot of problems. Well, we're going to leave late because we want to make sure it's got the lights on the back. It doesn't even have the bloody lights on. Come on. I might have to put mine on, actually. Lights on, no one's home. So it should be red on the back. Come on. No. So guess where we're going? Not that way. The fuck? Really? Dumbasses. Another bloody train coming in. Oh yeah, so it is. Right, we ready? Grepping at 9:07. Who cares? Let's go. Oh, and it's the feed is giving me at least 50 odd second delay. We're more or less up to about 10-second delay now, which is good. You don't get that lightning view anymore. Interesting. Greppin is next. Yay. It's a nice little route, this, but unfortunately, with the UFO 442s that they use, and like the lack of freight traffic, it's just it's pants. That's where the ICE train comes in there. Yeah, I did have a Tom Fresco scenario. that kind of reminds me, because I've got Train Sim World 3 on the PC, it means I can make up scenarios with 30 odd services or more. That's interesting. I have Great Western Express, but there's a lot of stuff that I don't have. Interesting. Where are you off to next? Wolfenbitterfeld, platform number 2. We'll take brakes off first. Yes. To be honest, the most time I've spent on rapid transit is when I was walking the route. That's it. This is the most time I ever spent on rapid transit, walking the route. There's certain areas, if you check on Google Maps, you'll see they're like sidings sort of thing. And yeah, the ICE comes in up here and goes out that way, and comes in and goes out this way. Yeah, you can check on real-time trains, Google Maps, and you'll see the sidings with wagons in them and that. So you know there's freight, but they said they just didn't have the locos to do it. Jesnitz. Yeah. You see, this is what the preservation crew was good at, but you know, we all know what happened there. I do like giving the brakes a good workout. I've got my old karaoke mic there. Dragon. Mark. Sal. Pascal. Oh look, I'm speeding. It's a daisy. To the Nürburg. Nürnberg, that ran off. I think I hit the emergency button. Oh, seems like YouTube is playing up as well tonight. That's just fun. YouTube playing up, that's just always fun. I panicked when I saw the 700 metres sign. I was thinking, I'm not going to stop in time. I forgot, I got a 112 behind me, or 143. What have I got? 143. fan on. It's getting a bit warm in here. Mark, platform 1 is next. The Wi-Fi has been only the thing that you've noticed in ages that started to play up in the past couple of days. Only thing that's been dragging really. The week for me basically has. Just everything that could go on wrong this week's gone wrong. Just plans are out the window and it's just really doing my head in. Nothing can ever go straight, nothing ever good happens, and I'm just like, oh well. I think at the moment I can kind of turn around and say life sucks at the moment, but there you go. In more ways than one. But I'm still breathing, so that's the positive side of things at the moment. It'd be awfully not positive if I wasn't breathing. So I don't mean to be sounding down, but just the way it is at the moment, it is, and there's nothing much I can do about it. I try to think positive about things, and just what is there to be positive? At the end of the day, I'm going to be out of work, no parents, and out of a job, and no house. So yeah. We are approaching Mark, platform 1. Sounds like there's a plane flying overhead. Do they get on? No, they just stand there like numpties. I can't remember. No, I didn't. 499. But they all walk off when I lock the door. Spessart is next. Just played up before, probably need to investigate some more attention doing other things too. what you might want to do with your Wi-Fi, just switch your router off, disconnect it from the electrics, take the cables out the back, give it a full minute, 5-10 minutes, just like that, just so basically all the anti-static goes from it. Plug it in for 5, just plug it in with to the socket, turn it on for 5 minutes, and then plug the broadband cable back into it, which goes from your net from outside into your router, and then wait a couple more minutes, get that sorted, and then plug everything else back in. It's just basically where you power it down, take all the wires out the back, take the plug out the socket as well, switch it off at the socket, take it out at the socket. So basically, in effect, what you're doing is just disconnecting it completely, and just all the excess static comes out, so it just dissipates. I have to do that to mine sometimes. It just works perfectly after that. Saves a trip to the a call to the broadband company. It will then tell you to turn it on and off again at the wall, take it out, blah blah blah, do all this and do all that, and you're thinking, yeah, I've done that, mate. I don't like using Wi-Fi. The PlayStation, the PCs are all on hardwired, and the Xbox, everything is all hardwired. The only things that isn't are the tablet, TVs, the phone, the laptop. Full car 442. It's kind of a shame that they didn't put no freight on here for this timetable change. Or even just put some freight wagons dotted around on the sidings. So if you check Google Earth, you can always find freight wagons lying around. Not unless you see them at pool, and there's none there. Yeah, just, you know, just give it a go. to south, platform 5, next stop. I'm not sure whether to do any freight on the main Spessart Bahn. No trains down our neck of the woods today because everyone's on strike. Coming into our final destination. Gradually rolling to a halt. So if you are new to the channel and this is the first time you are viewing me, if you are happy, if you are interested in what you see, think about giving the channel a sub, because there's 57% of you out there that are not subscribers that have been watching my content. And being a subscriber has its benefits. A, you can chat, because at the current moment on my live streams you can't chat unless you're you've been subscribed for 5 minutes or more. You'll be notified as well if you hit the bell icon of me when I go live, when I upload videos, as well as making community posts as well. So all has its bonuses and everything. There's no, I don't have a YouTube membership on here or Patreon. I have a Discord server. Come chat and say hello on that. Yeah, just hit the like button, hit the sub button. All helps out. It helps you and it helps me. Right, that was Rapido Transito Dunno. Now we're on to main Spessart Bahn. Oh, there's something I need to check as well. So I am missing a route map and a whatever. Oh, two flower pots on Glossop. I'm missing out 3. How many am I missing out on the underground? One route map again, and I don't know where that is. Hi, Plant Woodbox. How are you? Welcome to the stream. Oh. Right, main Spessart Bahn. There we go. It's good to hear. Good to hear. What are we going to do? Are we going to use? Can we use the 143? Now, does the 143? Thank you. Does the 143? Oh, I think we're going to be that one. Ah, yes, we do some freight. I want to do some Aschaffenburg freight. I don't want to do Gmunden though. I want to do it as a Aschaffenburg freight. There we go. 12. That one. Non-stop freight eastbound from Aschaffenburg to Gmunden. That's kind of backwards, but we'll use that. This is not on Android, no. It's PC Steam, PC Epic Game Store, PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, Xbox Series 1, Xbox Series X, Xbox Series S, and Xbox One. So Gen 8 and Gen 9. To be honest, there's no way that this will get onto Android, to be honest. Oh, we're hauling cars again. Okay, well, that's interesting. Right. How heavy are we? I bet they haven't got that in. No, that's wrong. 674 tons. No way. That's wrong. Hi, Evan. Yeah, it just crashed, mate. It's really annoying when that happens. Instrument lights on. Desk light, we're leaving that off. Maybe auxiliary control, increase, full selector. Do I want to do? He says PZB. I don't really want to do it. I want to do PZB. Let's just get going. Who have we got round us? I'm just a bit worried that we've got stock around here that's stuck. These are red, that's fine. That had me worried then. The only other place now I think would be Gmunden. The only reason being is because she's going to be happy tomorrow anyway, because we've got the England ladies match on, so that's on ITV. That's running. That's 2. That's fine. We'll ban off. Wow. Everything looks as though the only place it will be up here in the yard. Nope, that looks good. Everything looks hunky-dory. Well, that's really strange, isn't it? Let's go. Right. Is everyone else bots? No, 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 no. Everyone else. Oh, what? The trains on here are all AI driven, apart from the one that I've got. Yeah. Yeah, that's my livery, my shoebox, my container livery for my own hire locos in the game. It's a better one than the Class 66, which I really need to sort out. I need to get that done. Right. Let's get busy. Right. Put her in first. She's going to struggle. Your mum says hi. Hi, Plant War Blocks. What's up, Mum? How you doing? Shoeboxes. Come on. Why is this not? You can drive a plane. You can drive a plane. Excellent. Brake key, Tony. There we go. That might help. You're only 9 though. That's cool. Ah, she was. She's just starting to go. There we go. There we go. These noob drivers. I bet you we got traffic behind us as well, haven't we? Not yet. Oh, that's good. So going through the other yard. Yeah, okay. Oh, Groveview's here. Evening, Grogu. What have you been up to? What was that about the train? He's just asked if the train they drove off the quarry in Mission Impossible was real. No, it wasn't real. Yeah. Don't eat your frog. That's Grogu. Yes. He wanders around my house as though he owns the place. No, it's not a dead body. He's not, definitely not dead. He's green, mean, and eats one-eyed frogs. And he struts around my house as though he owns the place. Your lizard? No, he's not a lizard, no. I don't really know what he is apart from a pain in the bum. Isn't that right, Grogu? Put that down. Wait, put it down. Put it down. I think I've got to slow down somewhat. That's better, you don't hear the old clickety-clack sound now. So his little bowl of slop, whatever it's called, I can't remember, and his one-eyed frog. It's like 12 in the morning for you. Right, it's 20 past 9 in the evening here. Right. Max speed 120, here we go. You've been in Microsoft Flight Sim. Oh, cool. Yeah, I took that off the PlayStation and the PC, not the PlayStation, took it off the Xbox and the PC. It was like literally taking up all my space on my PC's solid state drive, so I don't have a very big drive in there. And I just took it off the Xbox, so I didn't want it on there anymore. How long am I going to stream? I'm hoping to stream probably until I finish the other 4 routes that I've got. 1, 2, 3, 4. The other 3 routes I've got. After this route, I've got Luzern-Cersei, Tees Valley, and then Sherman Hill. But yeah, I'm hoping for probably about another 2-3 hours, something like that. Carl, I'm looking at these compressed air duster things. It's an electric sort of fan sort of thing, if you get my drift. Can you save the stream? Hi Andrew, hold on a second. Could some of you guys please help me with your opinion? You have several hundred boxes, you have several hundred hours played in Train Sim World. Go in every DLC and always play with the safety systems on and loving it. Is Train Sim any good? Train Sim Classic, if this is what I think you're going on about, is good. Okay, Plant. But you have to remember, you can't get out the loco and walk round. You're just stuck to being inside the loco. Oh, Tram Sim. Sorry, Tram Sim. Tram Sim. It's alright, but it's not. I don't know if it's going to be updated. I said, okay, Plant Roberts. Okay. I'm talking to Andreas. I've called you Andrew. Sorry, Andreas. I don't know, because there's a few other people on here have bought it as well. I'm not sure. Why is this now down to 2 minutes delay on my streams on my PC is delayed by 2 minutes. I'll just put it up with now 8 seconds delay. Is that one or two locos up there? It's different, but it's not published by. It's only published by Dovetail. It's not actually done by Dovetail. I haven't really had time to play it, to be honest. Although I did promote it. 25% off. Well, what have you got Train Sim World on? Or if you get it, what would you be getting on? Xbox or PC? No, not Xbox. Xbox or PlayStation? Would that be Gen 8 or Gen 9? I think this would be the PlayStation, wouldn't it? Because I think, if I remember rightly, it's on the PlayStation summer sale, isn't it? Carl, those electric compressor air blowers could be crap, they could be okay, or they could be too strong for one of those you ideally need. One with adjustable airflow so you can control how hard it blows. I've heard that before. Oh dear, Bradley's nowhere in sight, man. Oh dear. That's what she said. Oh dear. You have TW on PlayStation. Getting Tram Sim on Series X. It's all right, but it's a big learning curve because it's I think it's mostly all in Austrian. No, not Austrian. The word. How you would have thought they would have done it, like they do in Train Sim World, where everything you click, speed check, selector, it's in your local language, yeah. If you're trying to find it in English, it isn't. You know, it'll be whatever language it is for the tram. It's okay. I played it, but I haven't played it recently. But yeah. You know what, Carl? I'm not into self-promoting these days, mate. I completely forgot about that. If you look at Hentis Rail Tram Sim, or look in my playlists, I have probably 2 or 3 videos for Tram Sim. This was just after it was released. Thanks for that, Carl, as well. I'm not into self-promotion. 1 second. Right, I've got 2 videos. Here's the link. There's a link for the playlist if you want to have a look. Well, we've made it up the Spessart ramp. I think it's alright, but I just don't get to play it because I'm either playing Train Sim Classic, Train Sim World. I can't play Gran Turismo because it just kills the PlayStation. Or Call of Duty, or doing my streams during the week. So yeah, or Construction Sim. I'd recommend that. I'm loving that. But yeah, have a look at the playlist. There's two videos on there. Really? Yeah. I have bouts where I have it on or off. Okay, well, I've cleared the tunnel anyway, so that's good. I kind of panicked. I've got one nearly just under 2 hours, the other one just over 3 hours. So yeah, take a look when you get 5 minutes. Yeah, it means I'm going to have to have a look at those, Carl, to be honest, doesn't it? Well, I'm not moving up to that signal now unless I find out what's going on, because well, it's not hit. Oh, I think it's him. He's going to be coming in, I reckon. Yeah, there's a Gran Turismo movie based on one of the drivers, Jan Mardenborough. A story. It's based around him. Hi, Planet Wobbles. It's got Orlando Bloom in it and a couple of other people. Yeah, he's coming over, isn't he? That's fine. That's fine. Oh, thank you very much. Really appreciate it. Thank you for the sub as well. Right, see if we can get up to 90. It's not very often you get stopped up here. Yeah, I like GT, but I've done the online racing thing, and I've got the chair, which I'm actually selling. The racing seat and the pedals and the steering wheel are all going. But since the last update, I've put Gran Turismo in, and it's just crashed the PlayStation. I thought it actually killed it. Anything behind us? Yeah, cheers, Andreas, no problem. Well, we are going to be attempting to do 120, so yeah, I think the physics are a little bit wrong on this. The tonnage of the cars need to be up to about 1,000 ton, I think. This looks like your typical day of following your dad to work. Brilliant. So we've got Luzerne-Cersei, Tees Valley, and Sherman Hill to come next. I'm not sure we'll be able to do Sherman Hill. So we'll do as much as we can. You've been tempted to get a wheel and pedal for the amount of time you play racing games. Can't justify the price. No, the price was pretty much for both the wheels and the pedals. It was about $375 or something like that. It's a seal. I'm going to be selling it for 125. I can't remember. I think it's a G29 wheel. So yeah. But the thing is, person comes and collects it because I can't. I'm not sending that. Otherwise it will be about another 50 or 60 quid postage. Tees Valley, definitely. I think we'll be doing some freight on that again. Probably cement or limestone, I don't know. I like the cement ones better, because you take them into Tees Yard. Does Sweden exit? Exit what? I'm going to stay at 110. 20 kilometres to Gmunden. Does Sweden exist? Yes. There's a route for, I think it's Sweden in here. Is it Sweden or Switzerland? Switzerland, I think. I can't remember, Carl. You'll know, I can't remember. I always get Sweden and Switzerland mixed up. I think Sweden is Baltic, Arctic North, isn't it? Up Norway area. Down to 100. Swiss. No, there are certain routes in countries. So this will run from Aschaffenburg. Hold on, let me pause this and I'll show you. Right. So this is the main Spessart Bahn. It runs from Aschaffenburg, which is here. Aschaffenburg station. You've got Aschaffenburg Yard. You've got Aschaffenburg Docks. All this here. Nice little run down here. And it goes to a place called Gmunden, which is up here. That's Gmunden. So it's not all the route, it's part of the route. We don't have a route for Sweden, we have two routes for Switzerland, which is Luzerne-Cersei and a Rosa Line. And I'll be doing Luzerne-Cersei next. Oh, good night, Tommy. I completely forgot you were there. Sorry. Hello. Goodbye again. I know you said hello already, but yeah, the stream crashed since on that one. So we're bouncing. Let's done it again. What's going on? Thanks for popping in, Tom. It's really appreciated. 17 kilometres to go. Well, I don't know what this is going to be because basically I only speak English, read English. Jag Tyler? Jag Tyler. Bearing in mind I've got to try and concentrate on my driving. So yeah. Right, we whack up to 120 now. I wouldn't, because I don't even know what country it is, and without looking at Google Translate, which I'm not going to because I'm trying to drive. So the main thing is to concentrate on driving, mate. I can chat, which sometimes you'll notice I won't chat for a bit because I've got like speed restrictions coming up or certain things I have to stop at, stations I might have to stop at. So yeah, concentration goes into driving. Yeah, but it means I have to go into the Google Translate on another screen. And like I said, I have to concentrate on the driving. because I don't have the safety systems on either, so I've got to be careful with my keeping an eye out for what signals are red. When I stop, do I remember? Remembered frame rate on. Oh, I need a P&B. I had a bad experience with those compressed air cans, Carl. The company that had them put a horrible some sort of taste sort of thing into it, that if it actually blew back and smacked you in the mouth and you accidentally breathed it in, it would leave a horrible aftertaste with you. Thank you very much, Plant Roblox. It's appreciated. And yeah, it was for hours you couldn't get that taste out of your mouth. Whatever it was horrible. Just a bit fast. So I'm a bit weary of. That's it. It's to stop idiots inhaling it. I'm a little bit weary of using compressed air cans. I get paid next week, so I'll have a look. I don't envisage doing these 50s because the buffers don't arrive until probably next Wednesday, Thursday. Thank you very much, Plant Robux. Really appreciate it. Kilometers from Gmunden. Yeah, I've got plenty of masks left over from COVID, so yeah. Here we are approaching Lorbanov. I might see if these compressed air guns are okay. Have we got the bridge around here somewhere, or am I just like aiming up the wrong chute here? I am. Oh, look. So it has said loco. What the hell is that? Yeah, I'm going to try and use the... I'm going to probably invest in a compressed air gun. And we'll go from there, basically. So if I'm going to buy second-hand stuff and everything and do my own servicing, the only problem I've got is servicing the motors, which I'm not too sure that I'll be able to do, because I've been watching the guy on YouTube that he takes them all apart and everything, and I'm thinking, yeah, I can't do that. I was bricking myself just taking the traction tyres off, thinking I'd cock it up, and then trying to take the bogie out as well. And you got to remember what for like each loco, if you can just unclip it and how you do it. So yeah, but I suppose I'll get more confident in doing it. You know, the more I use it, the more I do it. Each loco will get cleaned, put some oil on it, put all the cogs, give the body side a bit of a wash if I can, or a wipe, give it a bit of a dust down, and then just give it a running in session for 30 minutes, 15 minutes each way. So we're not off to Castle Würzburg tonight. I mean, this 50 is caked. I'm going to take it that it's actually ballast that it's caked in, but it's really fine, like sand particles. I almost thought he dropped it in a blooming sand pit. I love the way she's bouncing. Yeah. That's what I'm thinking. Because most of the time, obviously, you ballast it, you then glue it down. I think with 50% water, 50% PVA mix. But I've got to learn how to do all that and everything. And oh god, I'm looking forward to doing it. It's learning sort of thing, and I'm up for that. But it's just taking a motor apart and then trying to get it back together and it working first time. I'm like, no, I think I'm going to leave that just for the time being until I'm more confident and I can actually get some soldering stuff. But the body side on the 50 looks really, really nice. It looks well kept, but I can't understand what he's put in there. But I've got to try and find some clear craft plastic or something like that, just to stick in the windows. So I'll put a strip across inside, because I don't know what he was doing. It's a complete mess. Oh, excellent. I know there was a kit for a class 4.5, no 5.0, the class 4.55 kit, but with a 508 coach in between, but there was no bogies, no motors. It was a white metal kit. Because I looked at it and I thought, I could do it a 508, a 455 unit, but then I thought, oh, you got no motor, nothing, and you got to make it. Nah, you're all right. A long one he is. That's for the 33 where they've jury rigged the snowplows on him. They're coming off. I wonder if it was bouncing around. Look at the springs. I did see one on one searching, but yeah, it's like you said, it was basically in pieces and you had to build together sort of thing. Yeah, not interested in those. Right, so main Spessart Bahn is done. Luzerne-Cersei is next after the PNB, and I suspect she will be doing the old light in a bit, and I believe that's probably that big dip in the green, and where my green speed curve went up somewhat, was where I stopped. Yeah, she's going to go. There we go. She's just going to go to bed. So I'll tell you what I will do. I'll just continue. Return to freedom. Return to free run. Sorry. I'll hop out. I should pop over here, and for 5 minutes you can watch the day go by, and I will be back. So I will see you in a couple of minutes, guys. I'm just going to get her to bed. Oh, grab a drink as well, I think. Ooh. Oh, can't get my feet in these slippers. First world problems. Oh, that's a lovely moon.
I'll be back.
See you in a minute, guys. Yeah. Now, I've got a very funky feeling that freight train there should have gone. One second. That freight train should have gone. Let's just pop down there a second. If it hasn't gone by now, it's not going to leave, basically. You know it will leave just as we get down there. What the hell's that? Yeah, that one's gone. But I think this one, which is in here on the left, was the one that was in here when I had a look as we started out from thingy. I'm just wondering. Do you realise just as I get there he's going to get a green light and go? $12.20. Well, that's interesting. I wonder then if he's stopping stuff coming in. No, because the guy's coming in on this track. That's a 13.20. Now that's interesting, isn't it? Right then, Luzerne-Cersei it is. Definitely a problem with main Spessart Bahn. Something going wrong with it. Right. Okay. To the trains. Not played Luzerne-Cersei for a little while. Only one service done. So there's an S-Bahn and a Regio Express. Let's do a more civilised era at 9:30, shall we? Cersei to Luzerne. Just like it is, yeah. It's just lucky the loco showed up, really, to be honest. Can't remember how this works. 9.6 kilometres. I like those odds. Could be interesting. No idea where the headlights are. Can't be asked. Oh, right, okay. But it's nice and fast. Yeah, it's quite nice actually. I quite like this. This is what I like about Rivet. They make lovely models, but there's just a few things that slip. And they're like, oh well, that'll be fine. It'll be alright. Boat, mini boat. All same size boat, one of the two. It's got that loud noise, the loud unit noise. God, this thing shifts. Good evening there, young Bradley. How are you, sir? Hope you're well. Here's the IKEA place. Started your new job today? I didn't realise you'd left the other one. What were you doing? Or what are you doing, sorry? Left on Saturday. Aww. Please don't tell me you're not in like Burger King or McDonald's. Definitely not. Oh, it's a shame. Got my lights back. I haven't. Hold on. Got my lights back. So what is your new job? Oh, brakes still on, aren't they? Events management, nice. For better money. So dealing with running events, dealing with running events, planning, listing, liaising with artists and acts and tech crews and stuff like that. Better money and no strikes. No, that's fair enough. Teens Valley is next. Plus you're local to home and can work from there if probably needed. Excellent. That's pretty cool. Hi Liam, how you doing mate? Nice to stream. I'm still not sure about this route, to be honest. Good, don't you? Just had a sudden thunderstorm that wasn't forecasted. Nice. Think yourself lucky. Haven't had any. Come on. See, this is what happens when you don't play a route for a certain period of time. You get rusty in the I'm driving it area department. Excuse me, peasants. What would you add on for Train Sim World, sorry, and Train Simulator? I love the little deck chair you got there as a second man seat. Oh, it's a shame that you're not on the railways anymore, really. I'll leave it at 80. 85 even. No, this is the thing when you have single. Oh, hello, whipping out of it there. When you have single themed routes where you got one unit on there, Cathcart, Birmingham Cross City, Gloucester, it's gonna get boring. It's nice, it's scenic, it's a lovely route, but it just gets boring, and I think coming back to it every now and then would be ideal. But doing them time and time again is a no-no. Just bring it down to 60. Yeah, a bit like Rapid Transit, which we played today. It wasn't picked, that's why. I picked out 6 routes. I didn't even look at them as I picked them out. I put them all down, and as I turned them over, I wrote them in. And the last one was Sherman Hill, so that's pretty cool. So we're going to have a go on Sherman tonight. Sherman Hill, that is. Okay, I know how you would operate. I know what you're thinking of. Yeah, the only bummer was Bremen Oldenburg, where it crashed. Yeah, I fear there was a lot of things getting snipped. God, I'll tell you, I have to make a video up of all this lot. Down a bit too soon. There's a notification saying something's in the slip of the old tongue. Having a go on Sherman. Oh my god. Supercar, yeah. It's a nice enough route and you got everything here, but it's just the fact that you've got literally nothing else running on it, although we know there is. I suspect people will be moaning, oh, what's Rivet doing? Because they haven't done anything since Edinburgh, Glasgow, blah, 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 blah. And it's like, oh, man, give it a rest. I don't know. Kind of hoping we will. It'd be interesting if we get to see the Peripheral Bahn for Train Sim World. So that'll be literally be you're driving the 612 from wherever it is down into this station. I can't remember what that is either. I don't know if they did or not. And then there's just a huge big station where you go into, and it's mostly single line all the way, but then you get right down the bottom and there's this huge big ass station, and with all the stuff going in there. I'll have to have load up Train Sim Classic and have a look at it. Captain Scenery would be happy. Oh dear. We're only 3 minutes late, so what? It's a really nice station, it really is. Just better get back in. Oh, look, the train there. Oh, it animates. No, it doesn't. Shut up. Right, let's go back and. Here, what was my train? That one. Well, this is the first time in a while that I've done it. You got a silver for that. Well, that's better than a bronze. Right then, the one that you've all been waiting for, Tees Valley, and then all you disappear. I mean, the thing is though, when you randomly pick 4 out of what 60 odd routes, how many routes is there? We'll find out in a minute. Captain Scenery would be happy. It's going to be awesome. Boom. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 3 times 16, 48, 49 routes there. Including the training centre. So, okay, so we don't get to choose the training centre. And I don't think we get to do the Holiday Express either. So out of 47 routes, it's just a random guess of which one we pick. I'm going to play with my chopper. Right, chop. Drive a train of loaded steel wagons along Tees Valley for... Oh, what's Lackenby Corby? Oh. Oh, I quite like that one. Hatfield red car. 6 Echo 11. I think we're going to be... Well, we are in the choppers, aren't we? Hopefully it's going to be 2 of them. Yeah, so Bradley, the pics are up, but I'm not overly impressed with the logos. The people of the models. They're £30 each, so I'm not going to argue at the price. But there again, I can understand why they are £30. Where the hell are we? Oh, we're in there. Oh, okay. All right, we're in there. Right, let's key in. Over here. First off, what's the old haulage like? Well, it's just the way that they've been, dare I say it, the way that they've been treated. It's just like, I mean, there's something black inside the 50, which wasn't even in. It wasn't even in the other 50. And I've no idea what the hell the idea was for. It's substandard because it shouldn't have been in there because it is forcing the bodywork out. There's a gap in the bodywork. I'll put the picture up on Discord after I've done this. It needs the bogies. There's so much fluff and crap in there. I wouldn't be surprised if it needs a good clean. So this is why I'm looking at investing into like a compressed air gun. Well, I mean, the person, whoever it was, who owned the 33, they screwed buffer snowplows on it. I can't remember if it ever did. My model never did have it. that I had before, but it just ruins it, because the thing with the 33, yeah, exactly. Why isn't that? Turn the throttle off, you dick. There you go. And we are just under 3,000 tonne. I don't know. It could be it could be that fine grain ballast, and they've not let it glue down properly. And obviously, with sometimes with the oil on the wheels on the inside of the wheel sets, then it could be where it's actually stuck. Now that it's what you call it on there. But the 50 also didn't have 2 of its buffers, so I've ordered a new set of buffers. They'll be here next week. I've got one of the traction tyres fell off. Painting the wheels, yeah, looks horrible. I don't think there's anything else I can do to get away with making them not white. But it just looks awful. The body side of the loco looks brilliant. It looks alright. But it's just, oh. It runs okay, but it needs oiling. But it also needs a good clean out. So this is why I'm thinking about getting a compressed air gun. But need to do it on a low setting. Yeah, they really didn't treat these models really well. I mean, part of the number has been wiped off on the Network Southeast 33. It looks okay. You can think it's probably like through wear and tear sort of thing of the loco in like what happened in real life sort of thing. I don't know. But I would never. I'm not going to put snowplows on them because it catches on the rail joins, catches on the points, it derails going around the corner. The hook coupling on one end is gone because they've fitted the snowplow on it, and obviously either broke it off or lost it. And on the other end, where they've actually bent the hook, the coupling hook. So yeah, I've got to try and unbend that. I mean, the other Lima 33.0 that I got, yeah. Probably put a pair of 37s or 47 ones on them. It'll look good running in tandem with the 33 or the 73 or the 33s and the 73 together. Or the 33 and the 50. But they both need oiling anyway, but I've got to clean the gunk out the bogies on the 50 first, it just looks horrible. I've got to see if I can get one of those magnifying ring light sort of lamps where, you know, you just switch it on and have it all thingy. I got them from Great Eastern Models. It was all part of a collection that came in. There was 47s with them. There was 2 Network Southeast 33s. I didn't say which one, just which one you got left or whatever. The 33 was all right. It's just that they got snowplows on it. Yeah, it was unboxed. The 33. But the 50, I mean, they probably know what's wrong. They'll probably look at it and see, oh well. You know, as soon as I got the 50, I felt took the box out for the 50. I thought, well, that 50 is too big for the box. I don't think it's the right box. I need to check the L number for the 50, make sure that is the right one. Because I keep a log of the loco, the class, and the L number, the reg number. Yeah, there's a couple of hairs in there which I've got to look at. I know. Gotta get some tweezers the weekend. It could be anything. Eyebrow hair, pubic hair, nasal hair, head hair, cat hair, dog hair, hamster hair, spider hair, spider hair, spider hair, does whatever spider hair does. Pubic hair, gets everywhere, everywhere. Pubic hair, pubic hair. Oh dear. Oh man. So I'm going to spend a little bit and get some. You can buy some. Yeah, it's worse when you find a pubic hair in your burger, thinking, "Oh, did that come from the cow or where?" Moo or moobic hair. Oh, stop it, Tony. It's all right, Daniel. I had my hamburgers this afternoon. You're all right. Sorry, my Angus steak burgers. Lovely. I believe we're approaching Middlesbrough. Had your burgers at tea time, yeah. Beard hair, yeah. Twigs. Hentis sings about hair. Oh, thanks. Appreciate it. Git. Any money you make on these, I should profit from it. give him a once over for pubes, yeah? He will as well, I bet you. Don't worry about the mould, it's fine, just pubes, get rid of them. You made 0 pence. Yeah. No, I'm going to look at some tools and that which you can pick up, just sort of specialist tweezers, sort of things. They get really thin, where you can pull fluff and bits out. Oh dear. I don't even know what the numbers are. Oh, is that a 30 watt? That's a pair of 20s again. That. What are these? B2107. $108 and $090. Oh, that's 108. I say 2107 because 2107 could be a woman's hair, could be 104 and 118. Oh, awesome! Because 2107 is my Barkman Class 20. So they'll get a once over anyway when I get some. I'm going to order some stuff this weekend anyway, and spend a bit of money, sort of. You only live once. And get screwed twice by the government. What, 107? Not yet, no. I don't even need to oil it. There's a lot of oil in there, which I'm a little bit weary that someone's over oiled it, but I'm not gonna sort of worry about it. It's shaft driven, so both bogies are driven by a shaft. They got a camshaft. And it's motor driven sort of thing by that, which the motor sits in the middle. The motor sits in here, and there's a camshaft to each bogie. It's a well-lubed shaft, yes. Oh, Bradley, what are we going to do with you? You want to get to 60 zone so you can crash the chopper. Oh dear. Thrashing one's chopper. I bet we go in here, don't we? No, we don't. That's good. Because we weren't going to make it at 25. Doing. Sit up on the bank. Oh, cool. 2107, currently in BR Green and named Jocelyn Fielding. 1940-2020. Nothing quite like good thrashing of one's chopper. No. Have to thrash the old chopper at one point. So hopefully there's another 458 run with 60, 56 and 69 tomorrow. Hopefully. And she was withdrawn. Oh wow. It's interesting. So how the hell is it working down here if it was allocated to Eastfield? It was a Scottish one. Slow it down to a bit of 40-ish. 30 years allocated to Eastfield. I think they've just done a number range, to be honest. Maybe she was in rail freight grade sort of thing. So I know there was 26s as well that were, or 27s that were in rail freight grade. We've got a 10-mile-an-hour limit here as well, haven't we? Yeah, this is definitely, you've got to know the route knowledge. Wow, tell you what, that wasn't too bad then. Charmed life for 2107. Oh, cool. I think I have got 20s. So next up is Sherman Hill. But I'm not sure what I'm going to do. Obviously it's going to be freight. But what? When I first went on this, I thought, wow, this is great. You got shunting, you got loading, unloading. I thought I was loving this. Yeah, Sherman will be next. Oh, but at least he didn't do the 484 job. Yeah. We'll give a toot at the level crossing as well. That flange squeal as well. Right, I'm just going to pause that right there. Just as those 20s come by, because of all this road works that they've been doing, and they've been digging trenches all over the road, it now resembles some sort of lumpy road sort of thing. We get buses coming down here doing about 30 miles an hour going back to the depot. The whole bloody house shakes when these buses go over these things, because it just makes so much vibration. As those 20s went past, the whole house shook. Because there's a bus go down. Really weird. Easy, easy. The other good thing I like about this as well is these wagons are animated. So when you go through the loading process, you see all the doors underneath open up, the latches move, and all the stuff, all the coal, coke, whatever comes out. It is really, really good. I think the other thing is as well is no matter what British UK route that we get for if they're doing this update with the core update with the new Train Sim World, whatever it is, Pink Polka Dot Edition 2023, whatever UK route, if it's necessary, we need to have the 37s, 66s obviously, 47s, the 20s, 31s, whatever, running up and down the route. Now you do realise I've got to try and stop this here, don't you? Trucks are grumbling already. And 500 for that. Thank you. And a gold. Yay! There you go. Look at that. So, who's ready for a bit of Sherman action? Oh dear. So, yeah, you whatever it is, just like I said earlier on, you know what will happen. They'll want to know why the decision to make Train Sim World 4 instead of Train Sim World 3 blah 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 edition. You know, that's if it is Train Sim World 4. We don't know. I definitely didn't let anything out there because I don't know. I have no idea what the next version of Trains is going to be. And that is the honest truth. I've got no clue because they haven't told us anything. They're not going to. They won't. Right, Cheyenne to Laramie. I've not even done the timetable, man. So what are we going to use? AC4 400 Yeop. You got anything on there? Oh, hello. Can we use the BNSF cane crew? Oh, we've got to use that one. No, we can't. Okay. No, we can't. 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 Well, we can't use that one then. Oh, for God's sake. Where am I going? Oh, be once I've arrived at one. Or easy to pull edition. Oh, hell yeah. I'll be made up. I'll be absolutely made if that ever happens. I could do with Southampton to Bournemouth, or how they do it as it's St Denis. Actually, it goes further than Southampton, but yeah. Oh, we could use it. We can use the Heritage Collection. Oh, okay, it's got to be the Katie. Hermosa to Laramie Yard. What do you reckon? 6:04. That's half an hour. I would have preferred to. Oh, sorry, we'll do this one. I don't know. I've no idea, Bradley, to be honest. It might mean that they can spawn. Oh God, that orange is a bit strong. It might be that they can spawn in as AI. Why is that still freaking lagging behind? Right, so let's get started. 1,500 ton. Right, I need to know whether my brakes are cut in. No trail. So that has to be cut in. How am I supposed to set that lot in? Lead, cut in. That's right, yeah? Right. So as long as that's cut in, that's what I need. DP remote disabled. Where is the... Right, here's hoping. Dynamic brakes off. That's on. We'll put independent brake on. What do we need to put on at the back here? Fuse, fresh air blower, fuse. No, I don't need anything there. Pie chart, not pie chart, workflow, whatever it is. Is it broke? No. Don't mess with it then. If it's broke, yes. Phone control. Don't mess with it. Simple as. Right, what have we got on us? I can hear a ying. Oh, I don't really need to keep doing that. How far back are we? How many cars have we got on? 50 cars. Yeah, that's okay. 1,500 ton. Fake 66. Wait. Hold on a minute. So we've got UP, BNSF. Oh, I know, I've only collected one end of them. They're the same cars, aren't they? Rotary end. Yeah, they're all the same number. It's a reskin, isn't it? Yeah, okay. Right then, shall we get ready to go? Put ourselves in first. Nice one, Daniel. There we go, she's dug in. Oh, I'm going up that way. Oh, okay. Is that a red light? No, that's oncoming. 4 on that one. Look at that. 4 and 1 on the end. 5. It is an impressive sight seeing Union Pacific locos. Oh, he's got a bumper car on him, look. I do like American freight. You love dodging. Okay. I do love the American freight routes because the trains are long. Voila. and it just looks really cool. I know that's a lame one, but yeah, they do. Really? I swear Bradley's been drinking tonight. Oh, that's what we got in front of us. Oh, bloody hell, there's another freight train coming. Another long one. This is going all the way through. There's a Railcam, not Railcam, virtual rail fan cam at Laramie. And sometimes it gets the, oh hello, it gets down as camera of the week. And it's free to view, free to watch. You don't drink. Oh, okay, that's cool. And it really is a nice place to watch because there's also a station there. But yeah, it is quite. The trains that go through there, they just like, oh, stop. They go through at speed, and there was one bit where there was a train pulling. It's a UP train. It wasn't stopping. It was pulling some sort of had some wagon with a tarp on it, but the tarp had come loose, and the actual tarp was flicking around on top of the wagon. And as it passed one of the cameras at Laramie, it just whipped and took one of the cameras off, and it ended up in the middle of one of the forefoot to one of the running lights. Later that day it derailed. No, it didn't. It was fine. It lived happily ever after. The camera was knackered though, apparently. So I'm just going to pop my bum here on the just on the corner here, I think. Tart for a second. No, good. Let's put the brakes on a bit. I'd love to see Te Chappie Pass come to Trains World. And there's some people in America saying no, it won't because they've already got Cajon Pass and they won't do anything as close to Cajon Pass because it's Barstow, it's where I think part of Te Chappie Pass comes off of. It would make me a happy chappy to see a chair chappy. It would indeed. But I'm thinking, well, you know, Ruhr Signord and Rhein Ruhr Osten. They're close. Well, they're next door to each other, so that's not stopped them before. So, and the other thing is as well, it's a route that a lot of people know. It's a famous route, BNSF route, and it has UP track rights as well. Or I think it's UP track rights with BNSF has track rights over it, if I remember rightly. And yes, I would be a happy chappy. But people say, no, it won't happen. You don't know it. Well, it's the one where you got the Tear Chappie loop, where the train goes over itself or goes under itself as it goes around the loop. There's a photographer that I know, Colin J. Marsden. It's one of his favourite routes. He loves to go out there in the winter time photographing. Where's me ditch lights? No bitch lights then. Is that a BNSF one in there, look? My BNSF grain wagon, hopper wagon's doing really well. Grain wagon, I think it is. I've had nearly, what, 700 odd downloads and subscriptions on that. Yeah, I'll just sit and watch. Sometimes I'll have the PlayStation on, put YouTube on, and I'll have like Elkhart in America on, Revelstoke, Canada on live stream, and I'll just have them on while I'm doing certain stuff on the PC. I just love watching the American trains. I've even, strangely enough, we've even I had it on because I showed my mum, this is Revelstoke in America, in Canada, and I showed her the level of snow that they had, and it was April. This was, I think, last year. And, oh, hello. As I said, right, I'll switch it off, I said, because she wouldn't want TV on as I went downtown. But she said, no, leave it on. She goes, I want to see. So, you know, she watched it, I think it was about nearly 4 o'clock in the morning there. And it was about 10 o'clock over here. And by the time I got home, it would have been about 10 o'clock there. And I think I switched it off would have been about 2 o'clock in the afternoon here. She really enjoyed it. And then she's asked me a couple of other times to put it on. She's a closet train spotter, my mum, I tell you. I bet she is. She's always talking about the Golden Arrow, how she went on the Golden Arrow and that. And I was like, yeah, okay. It could have been worse. Could have been home pass. I'm still right behind this one. Up in the shield in that kill, yes. I've not been on the Flying Scotsman, but I've seen it a couple of times now. I saw it screaming through Eastleigh on its way down to Southampton with a 73 131 or 134 holding on for dear life on the end. And then it's been through Poole a couple of times. My oldest brother, my dad saw it when it came through Poole the first time back in the 60s. You've been behind the Flying Scotsman named one. Never done the Scotsman. I think the criticism of this route is bad because people are saying, well, it's barren. They've not done any scenery on it. But have they actually been out to Sherman Hill? That area? There's hardly anything on there. It's just like prairie land. Not Maryland, but prairie land. $10 miles to go, folks. 10 miles. I think this one's going in the yard. Maybe not. No, he's going to be going through. What, little house on the prairie? I don't bloody know. I'm going to slap you in a minute. 11 for you. 11 what? Oh, 11 miles, sorry. This is the other thing I like. Look, all this bloody area around here as well you get to go down. But you can't go any further. .5 for me. Sometimes you watch some of these coal trains, not Robbie, and they're like over 100 and something wagons in length, and they take anything up to 5 to 7 to probably 10 minutes to go through the locations where you are, and they'll have like helper engines at 4 or 5 helper engines in the middle, and about 3 helper engines on the rear, and it's just like sometimes it's just so crazy to see them. You understand why people jump red lights in front of them. They don't want to be stuck there at the lights for 10 minutes. No, I think they're AI. What, this line here? Yeah, this line they use. But it's this one here. I think it's that one that doesn't get used. They never put it in. It's in on the Train Sim Classic version, but they didn't put it in on the Train Sim World. But there are AI services that run off of it and onto it. Hi Adam, how are you? Welcome to the stream, mate. Hope you're well. How's it going? Doing good, excellent. That's good to hear. Enjoying the new location? Excellent. That's good. Like he's like sorting out like must use totem. Sorry, had to ask. I mean, the thing is though, you've got knowledge of how the editor works. And if there's anyone that gives them, apart from Matt, if there's anyone that gives them a really good insight in how it works and how they can get the best out of it, it will be you, because you've been there one of the longest times. Oh, hello. There's your little houses on the prairie, Bradley. He's fixing the 158 exhaust. Yeah, that's fair enough. I can understand that. But you know what will happen if they turn around and say no? Everyone's just going to go all that sort of thing, and all the crap will get on. And when does it ever? Yeah. I think one of the things I think Matt told me, it's always stuck with me. He said, you never ever want your local route. So I have to turn my headphones down. You're never ever going to want your local route in Trains in World. You have to drag it up. He said basically because you'll always be looking at it and you're thinking, nah, that's not right, that shouldn't be there, that's not how, you know what I mean? That's not how it's all gonna be. It doesn't look that right, it's not there, it's out by a certain bit or whatever. I mean, the thing is, you can't do it as 100% accurate, because otherwise you're going to be sat there for ages doing it. Bradley's got his local. Bradley lives at Sittingbourne. Bradley's got his local, he's happy. He's got it in both Train Sim Classic and Train Sim World. Which is cool. Every time they build your local route, you move house. Come to Poole. Move to Poole. Yeah, Severn Valley Railway for TSW. Don't, for God's sake, someone's going to turn around and say, Adam said this is coming for Trains in World. You know they're going to do it. I'm still holding out for the Channel Tunnel. But yeah, I think I'll be on my pension and slippers when that happens. Oh man. So I take it you're enjoying it there then? Yeah, you know it's going to happen. If anyone looks at my home address and routes in TSW, it looks very suspect. So, coming from Skyhook Games is Severn Valley Railway. That is like, no way, okay? That you've not heard that from me. It's not happening, alright? Oh dear. How far are we away? 4.8 miles. Oh, we're fine. We're just going to fly in there and grind to a halt. We're brilliant, I think. That one's gone through, hasn't he? He should be just weeding out now, I think. Yeah, he's gone. We want to do some more trains for now. Midland Main Line needs to raise in popularity. Yeah, that's fair enough. Wait, so Hentis said this in his Steam thread. Yeah, I know. Oh my god, they pounced on Dad Rail, and I'm just like, he didn't say TSW4 is coming. Yeah, the problem is though, there's too many people that think it's going to be like, I think they're going to try and put it towards how Just Trains has done it. I mean, I've enjoyed it, and the fact that it's got loads and loads of freight pathways in there, apart from there could have been a couple more, but I know it's from a certain place just outside Nottingham. I can't remember what the sidings are. It's an engineering yard, I think, but there's no pathways to and from there, which is a bit annoying. So that really screwed up my plans for what I wanted to do. I could have sent them down to Nottingham, but it just wouldn't have felt right. But yeah, I've enjoyed it. The 15A and the HST. I noticed that they've had the problems with the HST and that. Talk to the sheriff. Easy. He might eat your heart out with a spoon. Or dig your heart out with a spoon, I think. If you've watched the films, you know what I mean. But yeah, Midland Main, I've enjoyed it. I'm you know, it's there was a point where I actually stopped using it in the streams because it just crashed all the time I was having streams. We've got a yellow coming up. Oh, hello. Something indeed. But Bremen, Oldenburg crashed today, and then I crashed on Southeastern Highspeed yesterday as well, which was as I coming into, where was it? Coming into St Pancras. Excellent. I think my PlayStation's playing up a bit anyway because it's last train cancelled at London, so got Elizabeth Line's Maynard, now going to sleep here for the night. Oh dear, that's not good. Oh, the train spotter from Taranga. Oh god. Apparently we've had someone spot a 700 on the Bakerloo line. He'll be going nowhere. Yes. Yeah, that's a bit like, really? They put it on there? Why? It's on apparently it's on the West Coast Main Line section. I mean, well, the thing is with so far since the first update, I've had don't think I've had it crash Midland Main Line, and that's even when I've been streaming it as well, which is pretty cool. So we're nearly there. Oh, it's a bit shame that. Yeah, I'm enjoying it, but the thing is, I think as with Glossop and Birmingham Cross City, if you do it too much, you can't. Your back didn't think so. It kind of got bored just running between Rainham and Dartford, and I drive it every now and then, sort of thing. Now I've had, obviously being an ambassador, I have the when I eventually do get the keys for them on whatever platform, I get to play it a few days before, or a day before everyone else does. So I play the arse out of it, so to speak, and then I do my streams and whatever, and then after that it just goes into it whenever it comes out, like if it's the route or if it's the Loco DLC, I'll use it as and when. But I've done the, like, if you get what I mean, I've done like the promotion sort of thing of it, if you know what I mean. So then it just gets bundled up with the rest of everything else when it turns around. So, but yeah, I enjoyed it. I do like it, but I kind of noticed it more on the PlayStation audio, that one of the I'm trying to think what the thing's called. It's the warble sound sort of thing as it departs. It was when it goes up into the next tier, I think, when it departs, you can hear a very, where the mix of the audio where it loops, the UFO sound, yeah, I call it the doodlebug sound, and you can hear that more on the PlayStation than what you can on the Xbox, because I didn't notice it on the Series S, Series X even. Oh yeah, yeah. I think there's loads of there's a lot of people screaming for the 700 on the Brighton main line, but I don't. Yeah, I can't really see, and I can understand why it. You know, you've been told for that, because basically it just. I think you can only go so far with. I mean, the amount. To be honest, the amount of. What is it? It's the layers. The amount of different layers that not only just for the trains that you actually drive on Southeastern high speed, but all the other stuff like the stuff running along across the North London line, going up the C2C lines next to the high speed one. All the AI driven freight and passenger work. I mean, I think it was it 268 AI services for the 700 coming out of King's Cross or St Pancras. That's what I worked out. I think it was 12 trains an hour. I think it was that comes out of there, or goes in, comes out. 268 AI ones. I don't know how many I don't know how many HST services there are, but yeah, I mean, it's amazing how you can actually just fit that many the services on there. I mean, it would be fine doing a doing a easterly to Poole route, because we only get 2 trains an hour, 2 services an hour in each direction, so we don't get much freight down here, so it'd be fine. There'd be a Joe table, but it's just like there'll hardly be anything running west of Bournemouth. All the good stuff runs down to Bournemouth. We only get the occasional bits. But oh, it's got to be amazing creating a timetable like that. Yes. Lots of them in the community saying, just give us a timetable. We had to say, yeah, but it takes, say, a day or 2 to create and 3 weeks to get it to work. Yes. Oh, hello. This is going to be interesting. Well, we're going to spad, aren't we? Oh, crap. All that for nothing. That's fine, don't worry about it. I just pinged you on Discord as well. Oh, that's a bugger. Use their traction, yeah. That is all she wrote. I think the thing is, though, they see this timetable thing, or some of these mods that I think that guy, is it Trains MCZ makes from, I think, is he Hungarian? Or something like that, and they think, oh, it's easy to do and everything, but, yeah. It's just like, I think some of them have got to really sort of think sometimes. Yeah. The fat lady has sung and she's out of tune. Trains MC, yeah, that guy. You know, for some of the stuff that he's done is really, really good. Got no problem. Oh, just see my replay now. It's me because I was in Discord typing away and I was thinking, oh, need to slow down a bit. And yeah, you got 1,200 ton behind you. It's not going to happen very well. But yeah, I think that is, well, at least I do some more Sherman at some point. So got to do some more of the American stuff because I quite enjoy it, to be honest, but I can't drive it. But yeah, that is going to be it until Saturday. Oh, what am I going to do tomorrow? I know, I think. Okay. So, yeah, guys. Can't believe I spadded that. So, we've had a crash. I've spadded, but we managed to do rapid transit, main Spessart Bahn, which actually worked. Luzerne-Cersei. Actually, let's see. On main Spessart Bahn. Shall we just... I'm just going to spawn at main Spessart Bahn and see if it does it. Where is it? There we go. Spawn on foot at Schaffenburg. 10 o'clock. That'll do. Yes. I quite like it, but I think they should have had it... Oh dear. See, this is what happens. I wonder if it's just this service itself. I'll pass this on to JD. So he said he's going to get the people to look at it. Apparently, I think this is a thingy. I keep saying collectors club, DLC manager problem. I quite liked it. The packs. It does bring a little bit of a difference of a colour, but I think they should have had them spawn a little bit more of a higher percentage than what they have done. So I've got no loco there, and there's no loco at the other end. So everything is now all going to pile up there behind him. Well, that's not. It's going the other way. So he's going to come in and pile up behind him. So I don't understand why it's done. Because we did. What did we do this afternoon? We did a freight from here, didn't we? We did a service from here, and we were okay. But I can't remember what time it was. Oh. Right. Anyway, but yeah, he's they know about that, so they're getting the team to look at it apparently. So yeah, that'd be fun. Right. Oh, hello. Right. So I am going to go. This is the end. I did enjoy the pack. I thought not to. I don't know about this. I've been going on actually a little bit about the scenarios because I think for me it was. Obviously with getting the DLC manager installed and everything, I managed to get all the routes back. And obviously one of them was the Hamburg-Lübeck route, which Joe redid the timetable on, we added to the timetable, which makes the route a lot better. But the scenarios, I just found them so boring. Like the guard scenario on Glossop, that was good. You were active in it, doing something in its different type of scenario. But the scenarios on Hamburg-Lübeck were just basically A to B's, and it was just like, I think there was one where you had to run from Lübeck down to some place back to Hyde, I think it was, to pick up a failed Dosto and that. But I just kind of I'm finding a lot of the scenarios a bit boring at the moment. I think there was one. There's one on the 700 that we had, and all you had was the 700 and the 465s running. You didn't have the 375s. You didn't have the 395s. I can't remember the scenarios for Midland Main Line. I'm not sure. Do you know what? I can't remember what they were. I've got one scenario that I need to release at some point. I need to finish it, but I've got to redo it actually. So that's something to look at. But yeah, right. Anyway, that's going to be it. Train operations, yeah, definitely. I'm standing with that. Bradley, game designer at Skyhook. Do you fancy it? He's a driver. He knows the train operations no better than me. Sorry, he was a driver. Bradley, career change path. Right, anyway, guys. Bradley's probably gone now, actually. I think. Right. That is going to be it. I'm walking up and down here like a muppet. But, yeah, guys. Thank you for coming in. Oh, Bradley's still there. I will see you for Saturday. I don't know what it's going to be on Saturday yet. I'll make my mind up. Oh, dear. Did I say it was going to be viewers vote the route on Saturday? I can't remember. I definitely can't remember. I don't know. Right. that's going to be it. I will speak to you guys on Discord later. Yeah, take it easy and have a lovely couple of days, and I'll see you on Saturday. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, the stream as well. Alright, see you later guys. Bye bye. Oh, nice one, Daniel, at least you didn't spad. See you guys, bye bye.